Hi everybody, and welcome to week 7 for EDT 510. It's Amanda here, and I have a quick screencast with some updates and announcements. As you can see, I'm looking right now at the week 7 overview, and I want to bring your attention to a few things. The first thing I want to mention is that our readings this week talk about pedagogical frameworks for technology integration. And this week specifically, we're going to focus on the TPAC framework through an article as well as a video. Next week, we'll look at 2 additional frameworks, the SAMR model and the DSAP framework. So I'm looking forward to these discussions. And these topics relate directly to some upcoming assignments for your design challenge. So as a reminder, your first design challenge is due on October 30th. And I have rearranged this information in Canvas this week. It's been there for a few weeks, but I heard that there was some confusion about the directions. So when you click on Design Challenge, it's going to bring you to a module where I've listed all of your options for the Design Challenge. And there are 5 options listed here. Your directions are that you need to complete 3 of the 5. And your due dates are listed here. The first one, like I said, is due October 30th. Next is November 13th. And the final design challenge is due December 4th. Now you can complete these challenges in any order you choose. Like I said, you just need to select 3 of the 5. And it does not matter which order you choose to complete them in. I will provide feedback to you after each challenge, so that you can continue to reflect and revise your work. And if you click on any of these assignments, they will take you to further directions. Now, all of these assignments are arranged as a discussion forum. So what that means is that after you read the assignment and you've completed the assignment, you're going to submit your response by clicking in the reply box here. And then you'll get this rich content editor. So from this box, you can type text as usual. You can also add links. And to add a link, you highlight any text, click on the link button in the toolbar, and then copy and paste your link into this box. And click Insert Link. You can also record your own videos or audio files by clicking Record Upload Media here. And then the default is for a video. You can also click underneath it for just an audio recording. And either way, you need to allow your microphone and your camera to work with that. And I really encourage you to use links if you have outside documents, and either link those to a web page or a Google document. But if you have a file that you need to attach from your computer, you can also attach that to a discussion by clicking on this Attach button in the bottom left-hand corner. And then that will allow you to choose a file from your computer that you want to attach to the discussion. So in whatever format you've created, you should post that work here in the discussion forum, and that will be your response. Now, after you post your response, I will provide feedback to you through SpeedGrader, which will send confidential feedback to you. But you'll also get some responses from your peers, and that will happen here in the discussion forum. So it is a public discussion, a public place where you can share your work and get feedback from one another. And again, that's your choice of design challenge. You should complete 3 of the 5 before the end of the semester. You can do them in any order, and your first one is due October 30th. Your other upcoming assignment is your Technology and Education Manifesto, and those directions are linked here as well. And your draft is due on November 6th. So one of the questions I had this evening was about how finalized your draft needs to be, and that's really up to you. Someone was asking if they could submit a storyboard instead of a video for the draft and then complete the video for the final assignment. That's fine with me. The purpose of the draft is so that I know you're working on it, you get your ideas in order, and for me to be able to provide you with some feedback. So just keep in mind that whatever you submit to me, that's what you'll get feedback on before submitting the final assignment. And I encourage you to do as much as you think is reasonable and enough to get some quality feedback from me on your draft. And again, your draft is due on November 6th. The final will be due on December 11th. So those were the questions I had about some upcoming assignments. I did want to make sure I went over those assignments in a little bit more detail. I also want to bring your attention to two small changes. One is that for the rest of the semester, I am no longer planning to use Blue Jeans for any of our meetings. Instead, we will meet through Canvas conferences, which is how we met for our synchronous meeting on October 4th. So I made that notation here in the syllabus under Tools, and it's highlighted. I crossed through the Blue Jeans information. Office hours will now take place via Canvas conferences. And I also wrote it at the top of the syllabus where office hours are listed here. And as a reminder, to get to conferences, you go to the Canvas page. And I'm going to go into student view really quickly because I know your view looks a little different than mine and I don't want anyone to be confused. So give me just a second for that. All right, so from the course homepage, you'll click on Conferences. Just kidding, I can't look at that in Student View. All right, you'll click on Conferences, and it will bring you up these two conferences. This one has already been concluded. You'll click the Join button beside the conference for that day. And so today was October 18th. You would join the conference there. The last update I want to share with you is because I've had pretty low participation in Flipgrid recently, not in Flipgrid, but in office hours, I decided to try something new. And this is not a replacement, but it's in addition to our optional office hours. I've added an office hours thread in Flipgrid, a topic here. And so this is an opportunity for you to submit questions as they come up for you during the week. Or if there are any topics or ideas you want to just be able to discuss, but they don't really fit into our conversation topics, you can come to the office hours topic in Flipgrid, and you can post your assignments here. This is me, I'm listening in office hours, but I will listen to those questions or ideas and get back to you. So just another way to stay in touch or to ask questions and to be able to hear questions and ideas from other people across the course. As always, I appreciate your time. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you have additional questions or ideas that you want to discuss. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you in week 8. Take care.